There's planes?
Yep.
Nice job taking off.
Dude.
Hey guys, Buffing Game Bed today bringing you our video, and today we're covering Operation Monarch. This is the Godzilla v Kong event, which is now live in Warzone. Went live today on 5/11 or May 11th. This is a limited time mode for Operation Monarch, and I have to say, I played it a few times. It is a lot of fun for sure. Definitely something fresh and new for Warzone to jump in and just have a good time. It is a really good time. So you see these gameplay in the background. Just a variety of different things here. I'll try and throw in a few different mix of some game types that we or game modes or different games we played, I should say. Played about 3 or 4 total. Had some good moments. I ended up getting in a plane at one point, just dealing a bunch of damage. This is a really cool mode because it's played with insurgents or resurgence rules. So you get 60 players on the map, up to a quad, so you can play four people per squad, and it's a resurgence style mode, just like Rebirth. So as long as someone's alive, you get your squad back, which is really nice. So less players, resurgence style, and you get the 2 Titans being King Kong and Godzilla on the map outright. Godzilla's gonna stay, from what I've noticed, mostly on the water area, but so he's gonna be on the coast. So you're basically guaranteed that this final circle will be somewhere on a coastline eventually. It'll move that way. Kong is gonna be on land, and Kong will move around with the circle. At some points he may be in the gas, but he'll always move in. And it's really cool because these Titans have different abilities. Kong will end up throwing rocks on different locations, and Godzilla will use his atomic breath on different locations. And you can actually control those, which is really cool. So we'll just run through this mode here as you watch gameplay in the background. Basically how you play this mode is you want to collect as much Monarch intel as you can and deal as much damage to the Titans as you can. So the way you do that, Monarch intel is going to be available off of dead bodies and in loot boxes, etc. You'll find a lot of those. It's these big blue tokens that look kind of like the specialist bonus, but they're blue and they have the Monarch logo. So you'll get those in loot boxes, like I said, as well as off of dead players. And those are going to be your Monarch intel. So as you collect that, you'll boost up your meter, which will be located on the right-hand side of your screen. Your meter will go up, and when your meter goes up, you'll unlock a different abilities or kill streaks, loadout drops, things like that, because you can't buy loadout drops at the buy station. You have to unlock them by collecting intel from the Monarch intel, as well as dealing damage to the Titans. So there's this part in the map where, and you'll get the warning saying that a Titan frenzy is about to happen, and then it happens. So when the Titan frenzy happens, you want to deal as much damage to the Titans as you can. So shoot them with everything you can and try and deal as much damage. And the good thing about this mode is there's ammo boxes everywhere. So basically we found ourselves just burning through ammo, obviously, during these frenzies because you're just dumping rounds at these guys. So empty all your ammo, do a resupply box there with the ammo box, and then do it all over again is basically how it goes. And that's where I ended up getting into a plane at one point, which is a pretty cool thing. There's planes on the runways in different areas of the map. You can see them on the mini-map. You can jump in these planes, and the gameplay where I was in the plane, the controls were like inverted for me, so I was having a really hard time trying to fly and line up shots, but I got it down to the point where I was just doing wide passes on the Titans and unloading with the cannon on the plane, and you get a lot of points for that. And by doing that, especially during the Titan Frenzy, we ended up all unlocking, getting ourselves up to the point where we all had enough intel, our Monarch intel points, to get our own loadouts, which was good. And that loadout just appears in your inventory, and you can throw it just like you would any other loadout drop, which is pretty neat. So by doing that, again, you can get the loadout drops. You can also get things like heavy weapons drops and things like that by dealing all that damage to the Titans during the Titan Frenzy. And then when you if you deal the most damage to the Titans during that Titan Frenzy, you get what is called a Scream device. So the Scream device is a Titan sonic communication radar and echolocation array module. So this is think of it basically as it's your own mobile kill streak for the Titans. So you get that kill streak, and it'll either be for Kong or Godzilla, depending, I believe, on who you were shooting at. or who you dealt the most damage to during the Titan Frenzy, and you'll be able to control their ability. So for King Kong, you can control where he throws a big boulder on the map. So if you have a hit contract, you can target that location and he'll throw it at where your hit contract is. And then if you have Godzilla, if you deal the points to Godzilla, you get to control the atomic breath and the path as to where the atomic breath goes. So that's actually a lot of fun. There's a point near the end of this one game that we were playing with a quad, and we ended up finishing, I think, like 5th or 6th. But I ended up calling in the atomic breath on our hit contract, and then we were holding this roof. We were in a really good position, and I thought we were going to win, but the enemy teams called in atomic breaths, and Kong threw rocks at our building, and it killed us all through the building, and we ended up dying. It was really unfortunate. But definitely a lot of fun. Had a really good time playing this mode for sure. Definitely something fresh here for Warzone. This is definitely just a fun mode. A lot of fun playing this mode. And the cool thing is that you just can't buy your loadout outright. But I would recommend having probably something like a machine gun. I really didn't get my hands on my loadout too much because we got them. And the thing is here, the Titans can actually destroy your loadout. So there was a point where I think our team called in a loadout, and the Titan, I think Kong threw a rock and it ended up destroying the loadout. So I didn't get to get it, but thankfully I had another one there, which allowed me to deploy that. So you also have the custom little battle pass here for Operation Monarch, which is going to be live for 13 days and 8 hours. I think this whole event lasts to the end of the month. So you get a nice little battle pass stream here by doing the 8 different challenges, and then you get a blueprint for the SVT, which is pretty cool. You also, the event contains, within those 8 challenges, you get the different things like I said here. You can look at it in the battle pass. You get different calling cards, charms, things like that, and then you get the SVT blueprint, which is supposed to be like the cave painting of Godzilla versus Kong, which is pretty cool. So this ties in pretty well with the films, I believe. It's definitely just a cool nod to all of that. I'm a big Godzilla fan. Love the new movies, especially the old ones I grew up watching. With the update today, you also get the Kong store bundle, which is now available in the store. So you have the Godzilla bundle, the Kong bundle, and then we don't have the Mecha Godzilla bundle quite yet, but that should be coming here soon. And when that comes, I'm curious if we're going to end up getting Mecha Godzilla on the map. Maybe would be pretty cool to see that as well. But you will be getting the Mecha Godzilla bundle coming sometime within this 13-day period. That bundle will drop in store. It would be pretty cool if we did get Mecha Godzilla at some point here. But I was a little bit disappointed. At no point does Kong or Godzilla fight. Not even in the outro cinematic of when a team wins. So you do get updated intro with the plane coming in, and you get like Godzilla heat ray hitting the plane. And then for the outro, you get the updated outro. Basically the same thing, but you see Kong in the background just very angry and kind of like ground pounding basically in the background. So it looks cool for sure. Unfortunately, they don't fight or anything like that. But again, this is usually I can be kind of critical when they do goofy things, but this is actually a really good addition to the game. And I'm a big fan of the MonsterVerse, King Kong and Godzilla, and to see this in game, I wasn't really sure how this would play out. But I mean, this is a lot of fun. I would say this definitely tops the Halloween event for sure from back in Season 5 or 6 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare's integration with Warzone, the original Warzone on Verdansk, where they did the original Halloween event. That was a lot of fun, and I honestly think this probably is equal to or maybe even better, just because it's something completely different and a lot of fun to play. And there was times in the first few games I played where no one was even shooting each other on enemy teams. We were all just kind of shooting at the Titans, and it took a few games before we realized we needed to fight the other teams off. So it was pretty interesting, but a lot of fun. I would say definitely check it out if you haven't. This is a limited time mode running for the next 14 days, essentially right to the end of the month. You'll be able to play this, and let me know what you guys think. Have you played it? Did you get your win? I didn't get a win with this one, but we did spectate a team who ended up winning, which is cool, just because we wanted to see the outro to see if the monsters would fight or anything like that. But a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think of this down below. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be having a lot of Modern Warfare 2 content, as well as I do have some pretty fun videos coming up here for different weapons that we've been doing. A little bit of some Master Key action coming up in the near future, so definitely check that out when it drops. Having a lot of fun playing with different things right now within Rebirth and regular BR. So let me know what you guys think down below of the event. Until next time, this is Buckner Gaming, out.
Nice. I called that on our bounty. Damn.
They don't ever fight.
I don't. Maybe at the end scene. Let's see.